Chicago, Beatle opportunity knock.
For those of you who are new to the fest, I just wanted to lend my support to you because I know the weekend can be quite intimidating and overwhelming, what with all us Beatle freaks coming up to you, striking up conversations filled with all these obscure Beatle facts, and we just assume you know what the heck we're talking about. Well, at times like this, you'll be glad you had the Danny Donuts crash course in Beatles history. It's quite simple, really.
George could play guitar quite well. Stewart had some money for a bass. Drummer named Billy Preston at the Cosmo Club, and he proved he was more than just a pretty face. John and Paul and John, George and Ringo. This is Beatles history. Paul and John, John and Paul, George and Ringo. This is Beatles history. The five of them went to Hamburg, Germany, running around with loose women, upsetting poor Aunt Mimi. Ringo joined the band in 1962. Drummer Pete was no longer the best. 42 years later, we still think he's cool, and Mark Lapito says, come join us at the fest. Yeah! John and Paul and John, George and Ringo. This is Beatles history. Paul and John, John and Paul, George and Ringo. It's just as simple as can be. In a couple of years, it was 1964. They went on the Ed Sullivan Show. They'll be famous forevermore. Unhappy with each other in the studio. Don't know why they couldn't let it be. They went up on the roof with Billy Preston. Oh yeah, no, the rest they say is Beatles history. Yeah, John and Paul and John, George and Ringo. This is Beatles history. Paul and John, John and Paul, George and Ringo. It's just as simple as can be. And that's the tale of John, Paul, George, Ringo. John, Paul, George, Ringo, brother!
Thankfully we didn't have to look at the Yoko doll.
Giving William Hung a serious run for his money, Danny Donuts.